LeBron ready to go. Always fierce. Look at the Beard and Kawhi back in action. We pick it up in the second, y'all. Look at that.
Vintage.
Scoop.
Vintage. Playing with you.
Feeling just fine. Less than a minute remaining in the second.
Ooh.
The Beard.
Strong man. Strong
Debo.
man.
Debo.
Yeah, that's me.
Debo.
All day.
His hand.
We go to the third quarter. Harden with the inbound. Oh, LeBron James.
Start it out. Start it out. Start it out, old guy.
How about one more? Just another view. Boom.
2 hands for safety.
Still got it.
Marcus
Okay, Marcus Smart.
He still has his moments here and there.
Yeah, learn a little bit from Luka.
Lakers down 93-88 after the free throw there. So we go to the fourth quarter.
This is tough.
My favorite part, Wendy, is the mean mug after the play.
You know, him and Dunn got some smoke. A little bit.
Look at him.
According to him, we don't. Fresh cut, Luka.
Brett, thank you. All his hair is cut. Harden.
Uno.
The coaches were all wearing Hardens last night. You like that?
I think he gives everybody.
Yeah.
I'll get a free pair.
90 seconds
Three-stripe
left.
life.
I used to
LeBron.
paid for it. They said they were wearing it.
With the left.
You know he walked in with the whole box, didn't even take it out the box.
Yo, we had a
before getting
game,
there.
though. Like, Lakers chipped away, but then dagger right here.
Done.
And Colin.
Clippers hold on 112-104 for the victory in LA. The Clippers have really turned their season around after it looked like turmoil was going to unravel them, and it all started with the win against the Lakers on December 20th. Since that win, the Clippers have been the best team in the NBA and improved across the board. What's up, everybody? The fam is here. Janae, Danny Green, Wendy is here. I'm MJ Acosta-Ruiz, in for Malika Andrews. What a game. Danny, you were actually in the building last night for a bit. The Lakers made it a game towards the end. It was sort of back and forth, but you give us your POV from being there.
I mean, I love the energy from the start. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good game. You know, back and forth. Kawhi looked fresh. He looked young. You know, James Harden hitting guys with Euro steps, showing his strongman basketball. LeBron getting in the mix. Jake LaRave actually started the game with 2 shots. But last night, where it all ended, it was the fourth quarter. And, you know, Vando was good. He picked up the full court. Kawhi made him work. Kept him to his left hand. Got a pick coming, trying to get a switch. But he still got Kawhi to go left. But LeBron James, surprisingly, in this defensive mix-up, leaves a strong corner. This is a no-no. This is a cardinal sin. You could not leave a strong corner unless it's a guy that's a really non-shooter. But John Collins is very capable, and this right here to me was the dagger. And that's a defensive mistake you cannot make, especially in the fourth quarter at that time of the game.
What's been your biggest takeaway from that Clippers win?
Yeah, the Lakers they don't have a margin for error. They're just not a strong enough team where they can get by with a lackluster half of defense. And in the first half, I mean, the fourth quarter was back and forth, and the Lakers went small, and they had some really good defensive possessions. And this is an example of it. Like, you get into a close game, you need to win it because look what's coming up. They're leaving today to go on this Grammy trip.
It's a lot of games.
They're putting up tents outside for the red carpet at Crypto because the Grammys are moving in. That means the Lakers are moving out. They're gone for this long stretch, all the way through the trade deadline. They're gone. And they just don't have the defense to survive getting down by 20 points. They have to be able to play closer. They're awesome in close games. Yeah. Like last night, they get into a clutch game. You're like, oh, man, they're going to win this because they always win it. But you can't be 100% in clutch games. They're going to lose some. That's what happened last night.
Two things. You're absolutely correct, Wendy, because if the Lakers defense were like magic, it would be vanishing act. An absolute big old vanishing act. And if you look at the sample size of the last 2 games, they've actually been outscored in first halves by 15.5 points. And then they make this comeback and they outscore opponents in their second half by 15 points. So it's literally they're experiencing a 30-point swing because their defense does not show up early. They have to fix that. But before I go any more on the Lakers, can we give a little bit more kudos to the Clippers? Yeah. They won the game. Yeah. They've been the best team. They've been the best team since December 20th. Now I'm going to not, jump off the cliff like I have the last few years and say the Clippers are going to do something because we still have to see it in the postseason. Okay. But still, they're consistent, and I like how they've rebounded as of late.
I will say, Lakers fans, you have a little bit of hope now. Austin Reeves is supposed to come back for that road trip. So defense
on the road trip, not the whole road.
Not the whole trip, road trip, but the defense. You usually win with some offense. That's how they've won games, so that you have a little bit more room for error. But you got to find ways to fix those habits defensively. You can't make those mistakes down the stretch.
Yeah, and as we continue to lean in here on the Lakers side of things, ESPN's Baxter Holmes story made waves this week. Up in the strained relationship between LeBron and the Buss family. The story delves into fallout from the Russell Westbrook trade and how Jeannie Buss felt LeBron didn't take accountability for the move. Buss, quote, privately mused about not renewing LeBron's 2022 extension and trading him to the Clippers, and even LeBron not being grateful enough for the team drafting Bronny. Here's LeBron addressing all of that.
Quite frankly, I don't really care about articles. I really don't. I don't care about stories. I don't care about podcasts and all that type of shit. It don't bother me. I'm 41 years old and I watch golf every day. I don't care about an article. How I represented this franchise and what I wanted to do to represent this franchise so when I got here till now has been with the utmost respect and honor and dignity, and I would say loyalty. I mean, I've played here longer than pretty much any other franchise I've played for.
Is this where you want to be? Is this where you want to finish this?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
He said, I am too grown for this. But, Brian, you read the LeBron tea leaves better than anyone. So what do you make of this comment?
Well, first off, I think it's interesting that he was wearing a sweatshirt promoting his wife's podcast.
Screaming.
So, hey.
We love a
Y'all all
supportive spouse.
crazy.
We do.
He also told the media they're all crazy with the shirt on it.
Well, that's a whole nother story. I think LeBron handled this pitch perfect. He diffused it without saying that he didn't believe it. You know, it'd be one thing if he was like, I don't believe this story. This is all ridiculous. And he didn't say, boy, I'm mad about this. He goes, I don't care about it, which diffused it, but acknowledged it, you know, but didn't say it was wrong. And I would just say that for 20 plus years now, and Danny knows this because he was on LeBron teams, part of dealing with LeBron is dealing with headaches. Sometimes he's going to upset you, but whatever he does to upset you, he makes up for it times 10, times 20, times 50. And that's the case it was like in Cleveland, that's the case it was in Miami, and that's the case it was in LA. Has Jeannie been upset with LeBron at times? Absolutely. Would she give anything back that the last 8 years? Absolutely not. And so that's the reality. It doesn't mean it's not interesting. The story is very interesting, but it doesn't mean it indicates a fractured relationship.
Said it perfectly, Wendy. I couldn't disagree there at all. I couldn't agree more, honestly. But given that, he said he doesn't care. I think he might have cared just a little bit. But yes, Bron, he had so many things come his way in the 23 years, even before that. So he knows the media, he knows how to bounce it off. He answered it perfectly. And this is how I expected him to answer it. But I think somewhere in there he might care just a little bit.
Yeah, you've had the direct POV as a former teammate for sure. All right, so we had 8 total games around the association last night. So let's play a little on the clock. You'll have 24 seconds on the clock to answer, guys. And we're starting in Utah, where the Spurs took down the Jazz. It was Victor's 14th career game with 4 made threes and 4 blocks, the most in NBA history. Wendy, what are you seeing from Wemby recently?
Well, that was a good win. You got to beat the Jazz, especially when they're doing their tanking shenanigans, which they were. Victor had a great game, but I'm looking at the blocks. He had 5 blocks. I just want to point out that over the previous 6 games, he only had 7 blocks, which would be good for me and Danny, but really good for me. Was a little bit below his standard, and I was a little bit wondering if those leg injuries were affecting that. So to see him be so aggressive defending the basket, I don't even know where the clock is. Okay, there you go.
There you go. That's a long 24 seconds.
We stretched that out.
Way to stretch that one, Wendy. That was a long 24 seconds.
Well,
he's been on the game as long as I have.
Exactly that. Now to Portland, where the Blazers won their 4th straight. Denny Advia left the game with a back injury, did not return. But don't look now, Danny. The Blazers have the best record in the NBA this month. They
are hooping. Shout out to Thiago Splitter. He is doing the damn thing over there. Granted, the situation, the circumstances he came into with the whole media stuff and Chauncey Billups, they are playing hard. They're playing smart. Denny Advia should be an all-star this year. He's hooping. Shaden Sharpe is playing well. Tumani Kamara, he's playing well. So you got to give this team some credit. They took down some giants, too. They beat OKC. They beat, the Nuggets. They beat some top teams out there. So they're playing extremely well. Wow. There's a shot clock. There you go.
Right at the buzzer, though. We love a buzzer
grenade.
The Hornets beat the Magic last night in blowout fashion after a disappointing loss to the Cavs on ESPN. But, Shanae, it's the Magic that has you concerned.
Yes, what is you doing, baby, Orlando Magic? I am so disappointed because I thought this was the year that you can make a push to really come out or at least be there when it comes to the end of the season in the East. The real issue is that they are the 3rd worst jump shooting team in the NBA according to Genius IQ. And why they've sort of fallen is because their defense went from 2nd best last year to now just 13th. So they need more offense, especially when you make
Franz.
like getting Desmond Bain. Come on, be
Franz
better.
Wagner,
Do
you gotta
better,
get back.
please.
Give Hornets some credit, too. Hornets playing well right now.
They do.
All right. Bye.
LaMelo just having fun out there. All right, coming up, TikTok. The Wolf of Warriors drops another one.